Alright guys, welcome back for episode number 3 on my road to Kaizo. So the trick to that dolphin part, which maybe I'll go back and show you, is that you just hold down and sprint through the first 2 obstacles. Whoop. Okay. And now we're spinning up whatever these are called, I forget. Thick willies? I don't know. But hopefully this isn't too bad. You can't do too much with these, as far as I understand. Like, you can make them jump, but I'm not seeing a setup for it. So that's good news. So this shouldn't be too terrible. But yeah, once I figured out that hold down thing, it sped up my clear time quite a bit. That's another reason that I have the inputs on. In case I do decide to speedrun this, I can go back and look at what do my successful attempts look like, and what was I doing that really worked well. So speedrunners oftentimes will watch video of themselves playing a game. Damn it. Keep falling off there. Just to see, like, okay, what were the actual button inputs I did that made it work, and how can I recreate that, or, you know, what made something bad. So that's always really interesting to me. Now, I did take, when it comes to level design, because I'm making a ROM hack, it will be out eventually. We've got about probably half a dozen levels or so at the moment. It is not going to be Quickie World style. It's going to be a little less forgiving, but ooh, I did take a piece of advice from a Mario Maker player, the incredible Paco, who, if you haven't seen, is well worth checking out just for his beard. He's a Canadian dude, and he said, if you don't make the first obstacle in your level fun, I don't want to play it. So I've been kind of taking that to heart, of, you gotta make the first one fun. And, you know, Quickie World, I don't think had that in mind, which is okay. Like, that's just, this is how Kaizo games are. Big bounce, big bounce, big bounce. Oh, close. I gotta get better at centering myself on this. I have played, you know, little bits and pieces of other hacks. I played the vast majority of Learn to Kaizo, kind of saving the cape section for when I get my regular, like, ground control and water control better. But, yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of this, and that's a piece that seems to make a difference between a really good and a really bad ROM hack. Not saying that this is bad, but, you know, give me a little something right at the start, just kind of like a little freebie, and it makes the rest of it just a little more bearable. Now, a lot of this, granted, too, is my own fault, because I, like, break concentration, or I'm thinking about that part that I just died on, and I'm not focusing entirely on the ROM hack, but that's okay. Like, we're getting there. I'm also managing to die on every conceivable piece of this hack, in just about every conceivable way. Boom, boom. Oh, get off, get off. Okay. Alright. Fair. What? Oh no. I have to continue on it. Oh, fuck my ass. That's gonna suck. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I was almost there. Almost there. Okay, but I see what the creator, and I apologize because I don't remember your name, was really going for here with some of these levels was like, you use it once, and then you have to speed through the next section in order to use it again, because we saw that on the last level too. And I think that's really, really cool. Like, I appreciate that part of a ROM hack. Now, is there a lot that they could have done to make this better? I don't know necessarily. To, like, make that concept clear, you just kind of have to let the player figure it out. What it does too is it puts a lot of anxiety on the player, which is why I don't always like doing it. Because if they use something that, oh, was I supposed to use that there? Like, I try and give them very clearly, like, you're supposed to use this here. And this is kind of like one obstacle leading into the next. Now, the middle obstacle of this is really not that bad. You know, grab the block. Oh shit! Grab the block, run, do a couple muncher jumps, and call it a day. The only thing I don't like is that this doesn't really utilize the regular jumps. So that's always kind of a bummer. That, you know, it's just relying completely on the spin jump, which is another reason I don't like really using these bullets in level design. But that's okay. You know, it's not my game. I'm just here to play it because I'm taking down Grand Poo World too. I will suffer through, and this won't even be the worst of it. I guarantee that. This is, so far I've shot 3 episodes in one sitting, and we're 3 levels in. And if I could stand the frickin' platform, this would go a lot smoother. But like, you know, Dram is gonna, okay. I have to get better at picking that up. Because otherwise I'm just gonna screw myself there every time I get to it. So I think that's the one spot that I'm supposed to like learn to switch over to the other set of buttons here. Although I swear you could pick it up with X, but maybe not. Oh man! Oh, the ice killed me. I think this is slippery ice. I don't know, I haven't exactly run on it, so that's a tight one too. So that last jump, you almost basically have to hit it when you're like, you have to like hit the bullet bill or the whatever it is. Oh, come on, I was right there. Right when you're under the last muncher, it looks like. So that's something I could go back and verify with video. Oh, I thought he was going to be higher up. 2, 3, do. See, I didn't quite hit jump there. I also like these, because I've played at just like a couple of these bullet sections, and they all basically play the same. This is the first one that put an obstacle in the middle of it all. But it's like, alright, here's some high bounces, 1, 2, 3, low bounces. See, and like, I didn't grab that. So, the other thing is that they purposely put the munchers in a spot to make it weird when you get P speed. And I actually do like that. So this section isn't too bad now that I'm kind of learning it and getting to see it. Dram, on the other hand, will be an absolute nightmare, I'm sure. Oh, come on. Can we all agree I was on it? Like, I was right on that sea urchin. So here's 1, 2, 3 with regrab. But I mean, hey, this isn't, you know, as far as a first hack goes, this is really fun. Like, I'm not getting super angry at it, and I have been working on kind of getting less angry. That was also a creative way to kill myself, so shout out to me for doing that. You know, not many people are good enough to kill themselves on the front and then the back of the bullet here, but I managed. So we're probably gonna have to do a little fast forwarding again, just because I don't want these episodes to be forever long. I'm trying to keep them right around 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. But we might have it. Oh, I didn't hold jump. Okay. We're gonna get this. Like, and I don't know if towards the end maybe I'll edit together. Come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Like, oh no. Oh, did you see that lack of nothing? That means I have to keep using the bullet. So I have to keep up with it. And that's not too bad in that section. Now this is becoming really cool now that I see the totality of it, and it's not just like, oh look, boring bullet section into nothing. Oh, you can't, you have to do a little bit of a smooch there. Like, the other thing is, you cannot go slow. I mean, the name of the hack is Quickie World. The idea is that you don't go slow. And so, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I was too far back on that bullet. I needed to be up towards the front of it more. Like, you can't just ride the propeller the whole way. He says, riding the propeller. How did that kill me? I've never died to that before, nor have I seen that before, where someone dies to a throw block. So, that's pretty interesting. But we'll give this one more good shot, and then we'll call it an episode. I want to get back to that sea urchin portion, and if I don't beat it, I'll come back with a video of me beating it. Oh, man. I was one jump away from calling it an episode. Alright. So, here we go, here we go, here we go. Damn it. Dead. That's the other thing about a Kaizo hack, like a good one, you kind of know when you're dead. What I love about Barb and the way he creates is, like, he kind of toys with the player a little bit, which I think is cool. So, he basically, like, lets you, think that you're dead, and then it turns out you're not really dead. He has some really good trolls in his hacks. Oh, brutal. Well, we're getting towards the end of our time here, and I don't want to cut this too long before I put in my victory lap, because I am going to beat this. Like, it's not a question of if or when. Well, it's a question of when. Like, do I beat this tonight, or do I beat this tomorrow? I also might have found a better way of doing that first section, which is, I think, the one interesting thing about these bullets is you do find, you know, okay, you know what, low jumps work better there, and high jumps work better in other spots. Come on, come on, come on, don't despawn. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. That was so close. So, that's gonna be it for this time, and I will see you for my inevitable victory lap. Fuck that fucking level, yeah.